Hi, let's dive deep into row 1. Row 1 of the periodic table, known in the Shankaran and Scholten framework as the hydrogen series, holds a unique, profound energetic space. While other rows deals with the complexities of identity, relationship, or career, row 1 is entirely elemental. It represents the absolute dawn of consciousness. The overarching sensation of the row is the transition from non-existence to existence. The core theme, to be or not to be, energetically, row 1 corresponds to the conception phase of life or the cosmic movement just after the Big Bang. There is no ego yet, no physical body, and no concept of me versus the world. The entire psychological struggle of row 1 centers around one question: do I exist as a separate entity, or am I part of unified whole? Patients who require row 1 remedies often experience life on a highly abstract spiritual or existential plane. They struggle with the heavy weight of being anchored in physical material world, or often feel a deep painful sense of isolation or a yearning to merge back into the universe. Element 1, hydrogen, the start of the journey. Hydrogen sits in column 1. In this evolutionary stage, the structure has not yet been built. It is just beginning to emerge. The energetic sensation. Hydrogen represents the very first step out of the unified oneness into the individual existence. Because it is just a single proton or electron, its energetic grip on the material world is incredibly fragile. The psychological core, the split. The patient feels torn between two absolute extremes: total cosmic unity and absolute crushing isolation. The sensation. They feel completely alone in a vast empty void, disconnected from everything, yet at the same time, they possess a deep spiritual longing to dissolve their boundaries and merge back into the collective consciousness. The delusion. They often feel that they have no weight, that they are floating, or that they do not truly belong in a physical human body. Everyday earthly task like paying bills, doing chores, maintaining a schedule can feel profoundly alien and overwhelming to a hydrogen state. Element 2, helium, the closed system. Helium sits in column 18, the noble gases. In Scholten's or Shankaran's structure, column 18 represents the absolute end of cycle, a state of completion, retreat, and total detachment. The energetic sensation. If hydrogen is the painful struggle to exist, the womb of the universe, helium is the decision to remain completely insulated within. Helium has a full outer shell of electron. It is completely stable, not reactive, and perfectly self-contained. It needs nothing from the outside world. The psychological core, the total detachment. A person in a helium state does not experience the agonizing isolation of hydrogen. Instead, they feel completely safe and blissful in their own private bubble. The sensation. There is a profound inertia and refusal to fully manifest or engage with reality. They are perfectly content to remain passive, unreactive, and detached from the dramas of human life. The connection to birth. In clinical cases, the helium state is often observed in autism, deep catatonic state, or in individuals who experienced severe birth trauma, where the conscious mind chooses to stay behind rather than fully incarnate into physical body. It is the energy of a soul that physically present but spiritually has never left the womb. Now let's compare the hydrogen versus helium, the energetic contrast. Core movement of hydrogen is trying to step into existence. Core movement of helium is retreating out of existence. The internal state of hydrogen is restlessness, wandering, and deeply lonely. The internal state of helium is peaceful, static, and completely detached. The relationship to world of hydrogen is wants to connect but feels completely separate. The relationship of helium has no desire to connect, perfectly self-contained. The physical sensation of hydrogen is feeling ungrounded, weightless, or disjointed. The physical sensation of helium is feeling numb, cocooned, or safely enclosed. So that's all for today. Let's see you tomorrow. Thank you.